Welcome to the weekend edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Friday, April 17th, 2015. Let's get to it. The word freak gets thrown around pretty loosely in bodybuilding circles, but in the case of Jason Huh, there isn't quite any other word to describe him. Earlier this week, Huh released some new footage from a recent back and bicep training session, where we see a completely insane looking Huh hammering out some work on one of the freakiest physiques in the sport. It's been a few years since we've last seen Jason take the stage, but the fact remains that he has all the tools in his toolbox that the other athletes quite simply don't have. And should he decide to slap on a pair of posing trunks once again, and most importantly show up in shape, there's very little doubt that he'll do some serious damage to the competition. In case you didn't already know, Fred Biggie Smalls may just be the most entertaining poser in bodybuilding. Recently, Smalls was seen busting out a few moves that have made him famous in what may in fact be a preview to this weekend's upcoming guest posing appearance at the Go for State Classic. Last year, Smalls electrified fans in Rio with his performance at the Arnold Brazil, and 6 weeks from now, he'll be on his way to a repeat performance that he hopes will be accompanied by a top 5 finish. While the bodybuilding world might be full of athletes who claim to hold the title of strongest man in the sport, there's only one man who can assert himself as the all-time world record holder in the squat, and that man is 212 powerhouse and international badass Amit Sapir. Recently, Sapir was seen in the gym doing what he does best, completely demolishing bone-crushing poundages. Recent training footage shows Sapir smoking an unbelievable 744-pound squat in what appears to be a regular day at the office. Sapir hasn't announced plans to step on a bodybuilding stage anytime soon, but when you're one of the strongest pound-for-pound men walking the planet, you just don't need to make announcements. You just show up. As the old saying goes, skinny cooks can't be trusted. But I've never heard anyone utter a single bad word about a shredded chef. Robert Irvine, also known as the Muscle Chef, released a few photos recently, and I think it's safe to say that he knows his way around the gym as well as he does the kitchen. In addition to earning the reputation as a world-class chef that has prepared meals for celebrities and royalty alike, Irvine has also spent his career spreading the message that eating healthy and looking great are not mutually exclusive. So the next time someone tells you that boiled chicken and plain white rice are the only way to get shredded, you can tell them to think again. Although things may not have quite shaken out the way he planned at the Arnold Classic, it doesn't appear to have deterred South African bodybuilding sensation Marius Dohne. Dohne's physique presents an incredible balance of classic symmetry, a small waist, and new age muscle that makes him one very scary proposition for the competition. Since the FIBO Power Pro was canceled this past weekend, Dohne has refocused all his energy into his next contest appearance, more than likely at the Orlando Europa Pro. In case you missed it, be sure to check out my interview with Marius from last weekend's FIBO Germany Expo exclusively at rxmuscle.com. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.